comes to services. And when I talk about services, we are talking about mechanical, electrical, plumbing, transportation, oil and gas in the construction industry. And we all know that MI's services QS are very rare to see in the industry. If you look at most QS now, you see them, where are you working? They'll tell you, I'm working with so construction company, I'm working with so construction company. But for an MIE QS, it's very rare to see an MIE QS in the industry. That's why they are being paid higher than normal person in the normal industry of building, construction, or civil works like that. So now, today, so once again, I'm Olumide by name. I'm once a student like you some years back. But when I was once a student, one of my mentors advised me that, young man, go into services if truly you want to start making money in the industry. But what did I do? I take his advice and I venture into MIE. So today, I'm still learning, but I can't be mentioning how much I earn as an MIE QS. So in this call, or on this call now, we'll be learning different things when it comes to MIE. You might not be able to learn everything. Every day you see different designs, which you tend to key in. So in this class, we'll be learning electrical. Under electrical, you'll be looking at fire alarm, extra low voltage. Everybody be talking about your fire alarm system, your data, your nurse call system. You'll be talking about your CCTV camera. You'll be talking about your public address system and the likes. Under fire alarm system, talking about your access control door and so on under extra low voltage. Under the same electrical, you're talking about your earthing system and lighting protection system under electrical. In this electrical, you'll be talking about your low voltage, high voltage, very high voltage. If time permits us, we'll be talking about substation in this case now. So after the electrical, we now move to mechanical. You know what I mean by mechanical? You'll be talking about your plumbing system. You'll be talking about HVAC, that's heat, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whereby we'll be talking about your single unit system, your package unit system, your centralized system. We'll be talking about VRF, VRV. We'll be talking about AHU and the likes under HVAC. Your ventilation. We'll be talking about your extractor system. So from there, you'll be talking about your transportation in this case now. You're talking about your lift system. You'll be talking about lift. You'll be talking about your escalator, cradle system, your elevator, and the likes under your lift system, under the transportation system. Under this, the same mechanical, you're talking about your treatment plant. We're talking about your water treatment plant. We'll be talking about water treatment plant, sewage treatment plant. We still be talking about digester system. We are not just only discussing, we are doing measurement per se. And this will be thoroughly practical. Now you will now be talking about gas system. Whereby you're talking about a filling station, if you are permitted. You're talking about your gas station where you fill your gas. In this case now, we'll be looking into that also. We will be looking into estimate also. Estimate and price analysis. How do you price each component of both electrical, mechanical, and plumbing, transportation, anything under MIE? So we'll be discussing about it. Now we will also be talking about your fire fighting system. Under your fire fighting system, we're talking about your fire hydrant system, external fire hydrant system. We'll be talking about your sprinkler system and talking about your hose reel system. Those
Good
one are
evening.
what? Fire alarm system.
Don't you see me?
Hello?
Hello,
Hello?
sir. We can hear you, sir.
Yeah. So from there, we'll be talking about all this your electrical in IRD if time permit us, because what I told you, the coordinator is just 6 weeks, and let's see how we can run 6 weeks. We can't finish everything, but along the line we see how things goes. Now, hold on please. So please and please don't just look at this like, also we will talking about your borehole system also. Please don't just look at this slide like, okay, shebi we didn't pay for it, I can come to class anytime, I can join it. No. Look at this app, say you just want to tap something and learn something new in the industry, because this might benefit you at the end of the day. We'll be looking at the measurement, estimating. Is because we are not in Lagos, we'll have go for excursion whereby we go for practical aspect of it, whereby we go to site and we do site visitation and see how things are being done in this case. So tonight is like an introductory part, but I won't take it like an introductory part also. So tonight we'll be talking about one aspect of electrical. We will start with fire, extra low voltage, under fire, under ELV. We're talking about fire alarm system. Now, if you are talking about your fire alarm system, most of us knows. Can anyone does anyone know have idea of fire alarm system now? Fire alarm system, what does it entail? You know, we are doing our measurement based on one, using decimal 4 You are not going outside that. You are using decimal 4 in accordance with decimal 4 and what does the industry talks and what does the industry entails in this case now. We are not going outside decimal 4 but you can also do practical aspect now. So now tonight we'll be talking about extra low voltage system. I will take us to fire alarm system, your CCTV, that's closed circuit television. We're talking about the public address system. We talk about nurse call system. We talk about telephone. Telephone or let us say communication. We talk about data system and talking about public address system and what's access control door. Now, if you are talking about your fire alarm system, we now group our fire alarm system into what? Primary equipment, terminal equipment, your cable containment, and we're talking about what? And your all other items included. So let me just try and let me just get my notes. Okay, I've seen one of my notes. So please and please and please and please, we need to what? We need to contribute. This is not just a class of me talking. No, we too, we need to talk. This is not just one class for just one person. Is the tutor, he will be the one talking in this case. No, everybody is talking in this case now. Are we all there? Are we all there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now, first thing, like I said, we'll be talking about your what? Fire alarm system now. Now, this is my drawing. We are both doing the measurement together. Actually, I have my notes, but after the class, we look at the notes. Let me project my drawing. This is my ELV drawing. Can you all see my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
sir. We
sir.
can see.
Or should I send to do drawing across?
Yes, sir. Preferably.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me send the drawing. Mr. Jamiu,
Sir, I'm with you, sir.
I said I could not access my WhatsApp, but I've sent the drawing to your mail.
Okay, no problem.
So you can just down because I don't know what's happening. I could not access my WhatsApp or my system, so I just have to send it via your mail. It has gone, so you can just send it to the group and let everybody be on the same page now.
I'll do that right now, sir.
Okay, I'm waiting. So we can all see my screen now. You can see that
Yes, sir. We can see your
we
screen.
have CCTV camera, we have the bullet, and we have the dome. Bullet is used for external, while our dome is used for what? Internal. And if we are talking, okay, when we get to camera, we'll be explaining camera better. What we are focusing on is what? Your smoke detector, your heat detector, your fire alarm sounder, your fire alarm break glass, are you there with me? And your fire alarm control panel. We are dealing with 4 things. And your rack now. Are you there? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, if you are, do we have our drone BSMN with us? BSMN 4
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We have to do that.
Yes,
can
sir.
you open to the electrical part?
I'm coming,
So
sir.
no, so Mr. Jamia, have you sent the drawing to them?
Yes, sir. I have.
Now, so we can open to page 1 now, please. Let's open to page 1. You can see the legend. The first thing you tend to do is what? Study your legend. Look at your legend. There's sometimes whereby your legend are not usually complete sometimes, but as a QS who has been measuring MEP, you will have know what is missing entirely. I should not lie. Sometimes I will see something I will be like, it's not complete, but I know what should be there. Now you can see that we have FACP, that fire control panel. Now, we are grouping our measurement into 4 aspects: primary equipment, terminal, cable, and cable containment. Now, if you are talking about your primary equipment, what does your primary equipment? What do you understand by primary equipment now? If they tell you primary equipment, what do you understand that primary equipment?
So they are the components of which consist of the fire alarm system.
Okay. Any other person?
Equipment according to the BSM, because say we should check BSM for what you asked
Yeah,
previously.
check your
It says
BSMM.
primary equipment is defined as a plant or equipment for which a system originates. For example, your main switchboard, your control board.
God bless you. If you are talking about your originator, it means without it, all of that component cannot function. Am I lying? It's just like a building with lighting fittings and the light. No, it just like a building with plumbing system and there's no borehole or there's no well. Does it function? Does it function?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So that's what primary equipment entails. Without a primary equipment, all other items cannot function at all. It will never function. Now, what's our primary equipment on this legend now? What's the primary equipment on this legend? We have fire alarm control panel, smoke detector, adjustable heat detector. We have a fire alarm sounder, and we have what? Fire break glass. which one is our primary equipment here, and which one are the secondary, which one are the terminal equipment? Please let's respond. We are
I would say our terminal equipment could be like our outlets.
no
And then our primary equipment,
on this legend I mentioned now. Which one are the terminal? Which one is the primary equipment now? Which one is the primary equipment?
fire alarm control panel.
Fire alarm control panel. Without that fire alarm control panel, all other system will never trigger. Are you there with me? Because without that fire alarm control panel, it will never work. Now, that sometimes whereby you might not even have a fire alarm control panel. Sometimes we have conventional and we have what addressable. That sometimes whereby some building we have fire, we have smoke detector, heat detector, this but it will never have a what a FACP. That's fire alarm control panel. It shows that there's some heat detector that is what all in one. All in one means they have it. They are what heat detector, but they use a battery. That battery is not an ordinary battery. They call it Samuel's battery. That battery will last you for nothing less than 10 years before it runs out. Now, this we have conventional, we have addressable. Addressable means you must use your FACP in this place now. But when you are talking about conventional now be a what? A standalone. You are not connecting it to any panel, and it's not using any cable, and it's not using any pipe. You just connect it to your ceiling. Immediately it start working. Immediately it detects something. It does all in one. They call it all in one. All in one means immediately it triggers something. Immediately the alarm will start ringing. That's conventional. But when you're talking about addressable now, this addressable now must come with what? Fire alarm control panel, FACP. Are you getting my explanation? Now, we have different brands of fire alarm system. Can anybody mention any brand? If you have seen a fire alarm system, this brand is very common. Anyone? Should I start calling him? Anyone? Madam Aoshika Ayomide, do you have the idea of different brand of fire alarm system? Brand that is just like you want to buy a shoe. They will tell you, I have Paul Smith, I have this, I have that, I have Adidas, I have Nike. Same thing entails
The one
fire
that
alarm
comes
system.
to my mind is Bosch.
Bosch will change a fire alarm system. Bosch is tools. Bosch doesn't do fire alarm system. Number one, if you are talking about brand and good brand in the industry, number one is your what? Gent. You'll have seen Gent. Number two is Assembly. These are the best brand. Sometimes we use chloride. But if you are talking about brand that consultant will recognize for you, number one is Gent, Assembly. Before you can see a consultant on his drawing representing chloride, is very rare. Now, number one, we have our primary equipment. Our primary equipment in this case is our what? Fire alarm control panel. Now, this fire alarm control panel lack specification. I usually tell someone when you are giving an MI drawing, the first thing you look at is that, okay, what specification are they giving to me? This brand now, they didn't give me this type of brand, but I know the brand that they recommend as of today, it is Gent when it's going to fire alarm system. So which type of brand are we using? I'm using Gent. Now, my fire alarm control panel is my what? Primary equipment in this case now. And how many quantity am I having? Now, can we do one exercise? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Can
sir.
you?
Can we all do one exercise
Yes, sir.
within 10
Yes,
minutes
sir.
now? Now, go to ground floor. Are you here with me on this drawing? Go to ground floor. Count, indicate numbers of fire alarm system we have, FAP. Indicate the numbers of smoke detector we have. Indicate heat detector. Indicate fire alarm sounder and break glass in the next 5 minutes. Can we all do that?
Sorry, sir. Please, can you repeat the question?
I said on this your first ground floor, count every item on this drawing. Hold the camera. I want us to be fast in this case now. Count the numbers of external camera we have, internal camera we have. Count the numbers of fire alarm control panel, your CCTV monitor, everything on this ground floor within. Let's do this exercise within 10 minutes. Are you there? Can we do that in the
Yes, sir.
next? Can we do that in the next 10 minutes? Mr. Jami, can we do that in the next 10 minutes? I want
Yes, sir.
everybody, I want everybody to participate. Not that I'll be talking while some people will just on this. I want us to participate so that you can know that everybody is on this call and we are participating. Can we on that ground floor count the numbers of items you see on that ground floor? Your CCTV camera, the external one, internal one, all the based on your legend you see on your ground floor. Those ones you didn't show your legend, note it. Just say, okay, oh, legend unknown one, note it. Can we do that in the next 10 minutes? We have 9 minutes more. By 7:45, everybody will start. Make sure you classify it as a what? Primary equipment. You know, before I explain what is primary equipment to you now. Classify it as what? Classify the remaining one as what? Terminal equipment. Go to your camera. Which one is my primary equipment? Classify it. Which one is my terminal equipment? Do it there. Go to my telephone. Which one is my primary? Which one is my terminal equipment? We have 8 minutes more. Can we all do that exercise just for ground floor alone? Just to be sure, maybe we are following, because I want everybody to be carried along. When you become a graduate, this thing you just leverage on and build up on as an MEP QS. So we have 8 minutes more. So by 7:45, I will start calling name so that we know maybe we are 7 minutes more. We are both doing this measurement together. But after the class, I will now send out the measurement note. The taking off. The taking off and the note itself, which is the write-up. And I think I have a write-up here, if I'm not mistaken. Problem for you. Six minutes more. Oh. You need to prepare for numbering system. Five minutes more. Okay. My. Yeah. You have 3 minutes more. My. 21 and after the 34. It's bad. 2 minutes more. You should be landing up by now. 1 minute more. Let's be rounding up. Some seconds more. So, time to talk. So, ladies first, as they usually say. Ladies first. So, we are starting with fire alarm system. Can anybody tell us how many terminal equipment do we have? List them, numbers, and the primary equipment also. Who is very familiar your tailor? Let's start from here. Can you give us under fire alarm system? What do you have? Are you there? Hello. Hello. Okay. Hello.
We are with you.
Hello.
We are with you, sir. We are with you, sir.
Okay.
We
Ladies
are with you,
first.
sir.
Yeah. Ladies first. Fire alarm. How many these things do you have? And someone else will confirm it for us. How many fire alarm control panel do you have? Anybody? Numbers of smoke detector you have, numbers of heat detector you have, numbers of sounder, numbers of fire alarm glass. Can ladies in the house, ladies first, Jemima. Sorry for that. Jemima.
Yes, good evening, Jemima.
Sorry for
So,
that. Okay.
no problem. So for fire alarm control panel, I
Yeah.
counted one number
It's,
fire alarm control panel.
it's only one you can have in a building,
Okay.
except if the
Then
building has been separated alone. So we have one number. Are we
Then-
noting it? Okay.
then addressable smoke detector 26.
Now, your fire alarm control panel is your what? Is it terminal or primary equipment?
Is a primary equipment.
Now, yeah. Your
Then we have
terminal equipment. Number one. I'm listening, ma.
okay. Sorry, I don't know which one of them is terminal. The rest.
The rest are terminal.
Okay. So we have addressable smoke detector 26 number addressable smoke detector.
Is she right?
I counted 27.
I counted
I also
24.
counted 27.
I also counted 27.
Okay.
27 no.
Continue, ma.
Okay.
27.
Continue, ma.
Okay. Then we
Yeah.
have addressable heat detector 3.
Is she right?
Yes.
Yes, it detector is 3.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Fire alarm sounder
Fire alarm sounder 7.
7. Okay.
Yes.
Is she right?
Then
Then break glass
break glass 4.
4. Is she right? Okay. Thank you so much, ma.
Thank you. You're welcome.
So Any other counter opinion? Any other counter opinion? Any other counter opinion?
Nothing from my own end. I think the only counter opinion was the 26, and we all said 27.
Okay, fine. So now, do you all see my screen now?
Yes, sir. You can see your screen.
Okay, you can all see my screen now. Now, you can see, I will try and send you the document of this drawing you are working upon. And let me see, maybe I can get it. Hold on for me. Also, we might be treating solar system under the electrical part also. We might be treating solar system also in this case. So don't worry, I will try and send us the taking off and the. Now you can see my screen now. What do you see on my screen? We have the primary equipment bar.
Yes.
Now, in my primary equipment, we have what? Just what? Fire alarm control panel alone, just one number. You can see the specification there. I wrote gent or equally approved. For loop, you can. Now, before you measure M&E, when your specification is not available, send RFI to your what? To your engineer. RFI means request for information. Don't just dump into it like, if it's M&E now, they should use for loop. You don't determine design for your consultant, for the designer. Is the one to tell you what to use, the brand and the specification. Now you can see that I wrote gent or equally approved. Equally approved means you find a brand that is of the same standard to gent. For loop control-based fire detection and alarm control panel with a battery box and other installation accessories, including all necessary electrical connection and lifting into position in accordance with engineering specification. Let me show you my fire alarm control panel. These are something you might have seen. Control panel. Let me show you the image so that we'll be on the same page. I don't just like those explaining. Have you seen something like this before? Do you all see my screen? You see something like this? Hello, are you there? Hello.
Yes, sir. We can see the screen.
Have you seen something like this?
No,
Okay.
but something similar.
No, sir.
So this is your fire alarm control panel. This panel controls all other terminal equipment in the building. Now, you can also see my measurement. I moved to what? Terminal equipment. He told us that we have how many smoke detector? 27 bar.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You see that I have 27. You can see. Can you see my measurement? You can see I have what? Okay, this is the measurement. Sorry. This is the taking off for that drawing. You can see I have what? 27, Abi. Hello.
So we can't see the measurement.
We can't see the measurement.
Sorry, I didn't know that I didn't project the measurement. Sorry. Can you see my drawing?
Yes, we can see the
Yes, sir.
measurement.
You can see that I
Hello,
wrote
sir.
adjustable smoke detector. I have what? 27 on ground floor.
Hello,
On my
sir.
first, hello. Yeah, I can
Please,
hear
can
you.
you give me a minute? I want to pass out an announcement. So
Okay.
the attendance link for today's meeting has been posted on the meeting chat box, and it will be closing in 6 minutes times. So everyone on this call, kindly fill it up. Once it's 8 p.m., I'm going to close the attendance for today's meeting. Thank you. You can proceed, sir.
Okay, now you can see that my own is what? 27. So I'm right. So, Madam Jemima,
Yes, sir.
please, when you are counting, don't lose count too. When you are counting, make sure that what you are counting is complete. What I mean by complete, should I give you a scenario of what you just did now? Should I? Let
Yes,
me
sir.
give you a scenario. I'm not trying to digress now. I remember, you know what they are selling 4 core by 185 mm cable per meter. Do you know how much?
Sir, I don't know what they're selling.
It's 215,000 naira per meter. Now, a cable supposed to run 8 runs. Do you know the meaning of 8 runs? In 8 places. And 1 run is what? 100 meter. Now, a QS or an engineer doing his measurement, instead of 100 meter /8, he just sold 100 meter. What is the shortage? 700 meter. Now multiply
Shortage of 7. Shortage of 7.
7 times 100. What's that?
700.
Now multiply 700 meter times 215,000 naira. How much is that? Do you have a calculator?
Yes, sir.
So how much is that? I'm trying to bring out something. 700.
150,500,000.
Can you see the mistake?
Yes, sir.
Can you see the amount he has put both the consultant and the client into mess? Who to bear that one? Can we call that one ignorance or? So now everything you are doing, you have to be meticulous. Do you see that people will tell you that MI is just numbers, meter, and what? And meter square. But do you see all these things? If you do mistake, one mistake is what? It's huge money. But let's just leave that one. So just try to be meticulous when you are what? You are doing your measurement, especially counting. Now, we now have what? We've already counted our what? Adjustable smoke detector. What about our heat detector? How many do we have? Heat detector. How many do we have on ground floor?
3.
We have 3. God bless you. So I too have 3. So now what about the fire alarm sounder? Do you know what they mean by sounder? Let me show you some things so that you can be more practicable now. Your fire alarm sounder is what? Your alarm bell. In case there's a fire outbreak. So this is a fire alarm sounder. Have you all seen all this thing before? Hello.
Yes,
Do
sir.
you see
Yes,
my
sir.
screen?
We are with
Yes,
you,
sir.
sir.
Have you all seen all this thing before? It's
Yes.
in our faculty. Oh. You see all these things in your faculty like this. So the sounder makes a noise, but the sounder will never work without one thing, without your manual brake glass. Let me show you manual brake glass. These are the things you see in your faculty, but you never notice it. You see my screen? Have you seen this before? It's a lie. Etimagigi. Have you seen this thing before? It will just be on the wall like this. Small. It will be on the wall. Have you seen it before?
Yes, sir.
So you saw that you might not know that. So now, before your sounder works, you must place a hand on this brake glass. You just try and punch it, not your normal punch. If you just hit your hand on it like this, bah, your fire alarm sounder, we start making noise. We start making noise. We start making noise. We start making noise. Are you there with me now? Now, on that our measurement too, what do we also have on that our drawing also? We've measured for fire alarm brake glass. Sometimes they call it manual core point. So we've measured for fire alarm sounder, fire alarm brake glass, addressable smoke detector, and what? Heat detector. So what's the next thing that we will measure now? What's the next thing? According to your BSMM4, can someone tell us what's the next thing? Hello? Hello, are we there? What's the next thing that your BSMM states? Hello, can someone answer us?
Hello, sir. Please, can you repeat what you said? I was logged out. I just joined.
I said we've already measured our terminal equipment and permanent equipment. What's the next thing we need to measure? According to our BSMM.
I think the cable.
No, not cable yet. We measure cable.
Cable containment, sir.
God bless you. We are measuring our what? Cable containment. What's your cable containment? It's just your pipe. Are you here with me? It's your pipe now. Now, how do we calculate your pipe? Does someone have the idea of how to calculate your pipe? I'm talking about your 20 mm UPVC pipe. PVC pipe. Does someone has the idea? Any idea? Any idea? Hello? Any idea?
Yes, sir.
Do you have the idea of how you can calculate your cable containment for fire alarm system? Hello, am I speaking to people? Everybody are just quiet. I'm not just here to lecture, I'm here to teach. It is only Miss Jemima that is on the call, and some other people. And Mrs. Amida Wishika, everybody here are just silent. Madam Favor. Madam Miss Favor, are you on the call?
Like my favor. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, everyone. I know that you have been on the course since. So can you tell us how to measure our cable containment in this aspect we are talking about? Fire alarm system.
No, I cannot.
Okay, see, I'm not teaching us like a student. I'm teaching us as is being done in the industry. Now, the first thing you do is what? Do you know what you do? Now, you have to look for average length. What did I mean by average length now? You look for smoke detector A to smoke detector B to look for the one that has the longest distance. You now look for smoke detector C to F to keep the figure. You now look for smoke, maybe your heat detector. Now you now add all those figures together, you get the average meter. You see my screen here? Are you there? Hello, are you there? Are we
We are
there?
there, but we don't.
Yes, sir. You can.
Sorry, please come again, sir.
I said if you are calculating your sleeve or pipe for your fire alarm system or your lighting system, you pick one accessories. You look at the one that has you look at the longest distance, shortest distance, and the middle one. You now add it together. If your longest distance is 12 and your shortest distance is what? Is 6, and your next distance is what? 6. You know, you add 12 plus 6 plus what? Plus 8 divided by 3. We give you an average length. Do you see my screen now? Please take note. Oh.
Yes, sir.
I didn't put this in this my jotting. No. Please take note. Now, I said my average length is what? On this thing is what?
12 meter.
Now, 12 meter. Now, every accessories must have what? A cable containment. We have my total numbers of break glass from first ground floor to the last floor is 12. You will now add every accessory, all your terminal equipment together like this. I have 178. Now, when my average length is what? 12. 12 times 178. Abi? Am I speaking?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, remember that the cable you use in your normal electrical system is different from the cable you use in your what? Fire alarm system or ELV. Are we jotting? Are we jotting down?
Sir.
Now we have 4 types of cable we use under extra low voltage. Number 1, you have your Cat6 cable. Let's be jotting. No.
So, please, sir, can you come back? Can you retake what you said?
I said we have 4 types of cable. I think 3 or 4 types of cable we use in our extra low voltage. Number 1, we have your Cat6 cable. Number 2, we have your fiber optic cable. All these things has their own function. We have fiber optic cable, we have Cat6 cable, and we have your fire alarm cable, and we have coaxial cable. Coaxial cable is used for your TV aspect, while data and the likes is used for what? For your data and the likes, you use your Cat6 cable, coaxial cable. Now, but here we are using what? Fire alarm cable. Are you there with me? Now, you know that when I was telling you that in my cable containment, we use 12 meter as what? As what? Average length, Abi? Let's be strong, speaking up. Are you?
Yes, you are here, sir.
Yes, you are here, sir.
Yeah.
You are here.
Now, But you know that when you are installing your cable, you must allow for termination. Are we there? Am I speaking to people? Hello.
Yes,
Now, do you know what they mean by cable termination? Nobody is responding.
no, sir. No, sir.
Now,
What it means.
what they mean by cable termination in this case that, you know, you can't. Your cable termination, you must have an extra cable for you to connect that certain device. Are you there with me? Hello.
Yes. Yes, sir. We are with you.
Hello, sir.
Now,
Cannot hear you very well.
Sir, we can't hear you properly. The network is breaking.
I said cable termination is an extra over of your cable. What I mean is that it's like you have your pipe running in a what? Conduit. Now, you know, your ceiling, the height of your building is what? 4 meters. And your ceiling level is placed as at 3.2. You know that your wire must come down to the level of your what? Of where your ceiling is, Abi. Am I talking? Now, your extra cable for you to install your certain device is what they will call what? Cable termination. You must have an extra for you to what? To terminate that actual aspect and for you to install that device now. Are you there with me? Now, sometimes it depends. It depends on your headroom. You can see that I said my average cable containment is what? 12 meters. And I said my cable now is 15 meters. It shows that I have 1.5 extra coming from A and 1.5 extra which we drop at B. So making 15 meters. Now, you might not use 1.5 at point A and 1.5 at point B. You can decide to establish 1 meter. 1 meter here, 1 meter here, plus my cable containment, making 40 meters. You can decide to use 500 mm here, 500 mm, that's 0.5, 0.5, making 30 meters. Now, I use 50 meters now. 50 meters times the numbers of device you want to install. Are you there? Now, remember that your cable has, you can have a single core cable. If I'm using 1.5 mm single core, it shows that my 178 will now be 50 times 3 times 178 because I'm using single core. But now that my cable is what? Is 3 core, it will be multiplied by 3. Any question?
Sir, please, I didn't really get what you said. Can you
Is it under
expatiate further?
the cable aspect? Is it under the cable aspect? Hello, are you talking about the cabling aspect?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now, please give me 1 minute, please. I want to charge my system. Hold on. When did I talk? Okay, I've seen my charger. So What I'm saying is that my cable containment is 12 meter, but you must have an extra cable for termination on point A to point B. Are you there with me? So I'm using 1.5 from point A and 1.5 from point B. So I'm using 1.5 plus 1.5, making 3 meter plus 1 plus 12 meter. That one give me 15 meter per what? Per device times numbers of devices in that building. I have 178 in total. But remember that your cable might be single core or 3 core. If your fire alarm cable is what? 3 core, it shows that you multiply by 3. But if your fire alarm cable is single core, it shows that you now multiply 15 times 3 times the numbers of device you have. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, so we are done with fire alarm system now. Any question? So this is what your fire alarm system entails. Any question? Any question?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
The cables now, they are connecting
Yes.
different points. Where is it going? Is it going to the what's it called? There's a picture you showed us just now.
Is going to your fire alarm control panel.
Control, yes. Okay.
At the end of the day, all cables will be diverted to your what? Fire alarm control panel.
Control panel. But
Yeah, it's just like in a building now. All
yes.
cables in the building will be diverted to your distribution board. Same thing with your fire alarm. No, I was explaining to you that time that we have conventional and we have what? Addressable. If we are talking about conventional now, we have all in one. A smoke detector, we have 3 package. It will sense. Say get. It will sense.
Sorry, sir.
It will sense and what? And that's an alarm. Are you getting me? It is an all-in-one package. But when you are talking about an addressable system must have the word fire alarm control panel. Are you there with me?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So any question before we move to our closed circuit television?
Hello, sir.
Okay, Madam Ayomide.
Yeah, so my it's not exactly a question. I just want to confirm, like,
Okay.
when we are booking based on what you said and on the BSM, so we are going to book it like cable, extra low voltage, then the type and all plus the points. And so when we want to book it is based on the length with the points. But you said if at all we are using another, like if it is 1 core or single core, then you now base it on the length, then the amount, and then the points.
Yes.
Right.
I was telling you that your average length in this taking off is 15. But sometimes you might have a single core cable or 3 core. If you're using a 1 core cable, it shows that you must multiply it by 3 times the numbers of devices you want to use. But this my taking off says 3 core. So it shows that I'm not multiplying by 3. It shows that in one cable, in one package of cable, you see 3 numbers of cable serving as 3 core. Are you there with me? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So any other question before we move to fire closed circuit television?
Sorry, sir. Based on the numbering, they put 1355011. So why did they put 0 instead of 3?
0 instead of 3. Check your BSMM. What does the BSMM state? Go to your cable containment now. That's 1.39. Go to your cable containment. Go to your under your cable now. Under your cable, you have 1.3, 1.39, 0.5. Abi? Sorry, there's a mistake there. It's supposed to be extra low voltage.
Yes, sir.
Sorry for that. So instead of that 0, that 0 should be 3. Sorry for that. Are you there? Hello? Are you
Yes,
not
sir.
there? Please, sorry for that. That 0 should be 3.
Yes, sir. I
I
can
said
hear
no,
you,
that
sir.
0 should be 3. That's extra low voltage cable. Please change it to 3, please. Instead of 0, it should be 3 because we are dealing with extra low voltage cable. Are you there? Okay, thank you for that. Yeah,
Yes, sir. I
any
can hear you, sir.
question? Please, that 0 on your cable should be 3. Extra low voltage cable. Please, adjust that. So, any question before we move to CCTV?
Yes, sir. I still have a
Okay?
question, sir. So, sir, for the low voltage for the terminal
Yeah.
equipment, we've seen the cables connecting them together. So, what about the cable connecting all the terminal equipment to the primary equipment, that is the control panel? Is it not the same cable?
Auntie, uncle, my brother.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
know, all cables will be connected together. You know, there's something called circuiting. Are you there with me? There's something called
Yes, sir.
circuiting. There's something called circuiting. All cables, are you getting me? All cables will now be directed to your fire alarm control panel. Are you there with me?
Yes, sir.
Now, for all these cables to be joined together, you will now be having something called adaptable box in this case. Adaptable
Okay.
box. So I don't know how they will connect it. Are you getting me? In as much I've done my own due diligence in measurement, the installer knows how to what to connect it down to the what fire alarm control panel. In this case now, you know, it's just like your lighting points in a building now. You have your building now. Now, if we now look at your DB, they will now use circuiting. They will tell you light 1, all the light 1 takes circuit 1, all the light 2 takes circuit 2, all the light 3 takes circuit 3, all the
Yes, sir.
remaining light 4 go to circuit 4 in your DB. So it showed that all the light 1, are you getting me? They will connect
Yes,
them
sir.
together. They will connect them together and take the cable to your what? To your fire, to your DB. All the lights 2, they will connect them together and take it
Take
down
them.
to the DB. All the lights 3, they will connect them together and take it to cable 1 to your DB. Same thing with your switches and sockets, everything will be connected to DB. So in this fire alarm control panel, they will have dedicated some aspects, okay, on the ground floor, them together, and a particular cable will just take it down to your fire alarm control panel. On the second floor, same thing will be done. Third floor, same thing will be done. While all cables will now come down to your what? To your fire alarm control panel.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah. So any other question? Any other question? Can we move forward? So can we move forward?
Yes, sir.
So let's move to our
Yes,
what?
sir.
Let's move to our fire our CCTV camera. Now, can someone bail us out? What are the what? What are the, how would I call it? What are the permanent equipment and the terminal equipment? Let me not show my taking off. Let's go to tutorial. Yeah. Can someone tell us permanent equipment and the terminal equipment now? Sharp, 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 sharp. Sharp, 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 please. What are the permanent equipment and the terminal equipment in this case? Can someone tell us before we call it a day? Can someone tell us? Sharp, 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 sharp. Hello, are we there? Are we there?
Yes, sir. Did you say
Can
primary or
someone
terminal?
primary equipment? What are the primary equipment on this our CCTV drawing? Yeah, number one is what?
Fire alarm control panel.
No. Fire alarm has been done. We are talking about your CCTV camera now. That's closed circuit television. What is our primary equipment here now?
So we have our pipes, which like PVC pipe 25 mm.
No, that one is under cable containment. Anybody else?
Would that be the CCTV monitor?
God bless you. We have CCTV monitor as part of our what? Our primary equipment. Any other body? Do you know what they mean by CCTV monitor? Your CCTV monitor is just your normal big television. Is what they call CCTV monitor. That monitor is just to tell you, okay, this camera so area is showing me something. So it's just like to monitor. So how many CCTV monitor do we have on that drawing? Can someone tell us? Fast.
One.
It's just one.
One
Okay,
number.
now, so what was the next terminal equipment primary equipment do we have also?
Network video recorder.
God bless you. We have NVR. Do you know what they mean by your NVR? NVR is just for your storing, is a storage device. And remember, we have different NVR now. We have your NVR come in different ports. We have 48 ports, we have 32 ports, we have 24 ports. So what's the next terminal in primary equipment now? Next one.
15U data rack.
God bless you. We have 15U data rack. Data rack means after connecting everything, your NVR and URAC, you now put your NVR in your URAC. All cables will be there. Shall you get? So what other things again will be our primary equipment?
Private automatic branch exchange.
No. That one is PABS. That one is public address system, not a what. Now it's good that we measure monitor, we measure our CCTV, we measure our NVL, and we measure our what? Our what? URAC. Now there's something called your LAN switch now. LAN switch or Cisco switch. Are you there with me? Your LAN switch or Cisco switch. You know, I was telling you that if you are very conversant to MIE, you can see that do you have a LAN switch on this your drawing? Is the question. Do we have LAN switch?
No, sir.
There's no
It's not
LAN
on
switch,
the link.
but you must have a LAN switch. Just one number. Let me show it to you. LAN switch. Do you see my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
This is what they call LAN switch now. Your LAN switch has, so there's something we call patch panel. I will show you what they call patch panel. We usually have one patch panel. Now, I will show you your patch panel now. Do you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Now, your patch panel has 24 ports, 32 ports, and what? 48 ports. It now determines what the engineer is specifying when it's come to the design. Are you there with me?
Yes.
Now, there's something called PoE rack mounted switch. Let me show it to you. PoE rack mounted switch. Do you see my screen? This is a rack mounted switch. Are you there?
Yes.
Now, this rack mounted switch is now where you now insert your memory card. Oh, what they call it? Your man in the system, you know, your storage device. How we like call it? You now insert it there. So all these things are what? Primary equipment. So what do we have as our what? Terminal equipment? Tell me. Hello, what do we have as our terminal equipment now? It's just one thing you have as your terminal equipment. Are you
Bullet
there?
Bullet
The
camera.
bullet camera.
Now we have
Yes, sir.
two types of
The dome
cameras.
camera.
Yes, we have two types of camera. We have the bullet and we have the dome. Your dome is used inside, not outside. Let me show you your bullet camera. Do you see my screen? This is a bullet camera. So this camera is there are some that are fixed permanently, and we have some that can rotate at 360 degree. This one can rotate at 360 degree camera. So we have 8MP and we have the 4MP. That's mega picture. There are some cameras that can see at a distance of what? Of nothing less than 100 meters. Bullet sees as 100 meters. So if you are talking about the dome camera now, this is your dome camera. Dome camera is usually being used what? Internally. It is usually being used internally. So now, from there, from there now, we now move to our cable containment. We go by the same process now. You look at your, how will I call it? You look at your, you pick your average distance. You pick your average distance. You can see what is there. You pick your average distance. You can pick, as I said, my average length is what? Hello, are we there? My
18
average
meters.
18 meters. So it shows that you have to pick the longer distance, shorter distance, and what? The middle distance divided by 3 to give you what? Average what? average what? Average meter. Now I pick 18 times 26. That's the numbers of what camera we have in that building. Now, you know, I was telling you that you must allow for termination. Yeah, I allow for 1 meter for termination on point 8, 1 meter on termination on point 3. So making 2 meter. So 2 plus 18 give us 20 meter. 20 times what? Times 26. Now you can see my prescription. I say 4 pairs 36 UTP cable. 4 pairs means 4 core. Are you getting me? Are you getting me? Are we there?
Yes, sir.
So, any other question? Any other question before we call it a day? Madam Ayomide, okay. I think some people just get quiet. Ellen, Miss Oluwakemi Ajayi. Any other question? Mrs. Ayomide Awoshika. Any other question? These are the people I know that is in my class. Miss
No
Jemai.
question, sir.
So,
No
any other
questions, sir.
question before we call it a day? Tomorrow we can finish our ELV